Guys, it is Beauty Junkie coming at you guys. Most of you know that I stopped wearing sew-ins not too long ago. I wear them every once in a while, but I usually just stick to my units now. I wear full units with closures. I wear Upart wigs, but when I wear them, I'll make them myself. So every unit that I wear now, I personally make myself. I taught myself. I do hair. I am a cosmetologist, so I make sure that what I do, I make my own. I use different things. I always research, look at YouTube videos a lot. That's how I started watching YouTube videos. So I still watch them to learn new tips, new tricks to different things, and get a bunch of new ideas, and I try them out. And I'm going to come to you guys with a test of 2 different wig caps. This is what I'm going to call the battle of the caps, because when we use, a lot of people, you watch videos, they use the Spandex dome caps, or they may use the Titan brand, some may use the King brand, some people use the dome caps with the holes in it, some people use adjustable, the weaving, Deluxe weaving that with adjustable straps. So there's so many different ones that you can use, and I'm coming to you guys today with 2 units. These are so far my 2 favorite units. As you guys know, this is the unit I was wearing for a very, very long time. This is my Frugalista's Haven Malaysian natural wave hair, if you guys want to know what this is. And then this is the hair I'm doing a review on right now, my New Star Hair Company hair from AliExpress. So as you guys can see, this is the weaving net with adjustable straps at the bottom, and this is a Spandex dome cap. I wanted to pick the 2 nets that I knew were the most popular. Sorry I look like this, but as you can see, I'm coming to you guys with this. This is just a regular chill day for me, so I figured why not record 2 videos. I'm going to do my pros and cons of each one. These are the 2 most popular. I never, ever usually see any ones that aren't these 2 units. So this is the adjustable strap deluxe weaving net from Annie. A lot of people may use the company Dream. Some people use Diane. Some people use the one from Sally's. I like the one from Annie. The one from Annie fits my head. I feel like I have a bigger head. I use the one from Sally's. That one wouldn't even get on my head. And I tried the Dream one, but I feel like that one, the adjustable strap, completely stretched out quicker than any other brand I ever used. So I always stick to Annie, and this one's like $1.99 to $3.99 at all my beauty spot stores, so I just use this one. I always sew clips in it. The pros that I have of this one are, of course, I would say that it is breathable. Like, as you guys can see, you can look through a part of it and you can see my skin complexion through it. This one's a lot more breathable. When I wear this, I feel like my scalp can breathe. It doesn't itch as much. I love how it feels. I like how it fits. I never have a problem with this one fitting me. My biggest pro about this is honestly, it's breathable. And it has straps. I love the fact that it has straps because I'll just put clips on it, then I'll tighten the straps in the back. The only cons I have is that once you make it one type of way, you cannot change the way that it lays. As you guys can see, it has ear flaps. This one I made, I think this is a side part unit, and it has ear flaps right here and right here. I don't like how, say it's the middle part and I'm wearing it like this, and then I want to turn it to the side over here. Now in the middle, the ear flap will lay on my forehead. So as you can see, it's not as versatile as the Spandex dome cap is. I feel like once you make it one way, it's stuck. If you make it in the middle, you want to switch it to a side, the ear flap will follow, and then the ear flap will now lay around over here, and it can be noticeable. That's what I do not like about this, and I don't like that in due time, not right away, but in due time, the adjustable straps either loosen up, or pretty much you'll pull them and it's harder for them to stay in the same place. One little pull, one movement, and it can come loose, and then throughout the day you'll have to go back and you'll have to pull on your strap to tighten it. That's what I do not like about this, but other than that, I have no issues. And these do stretch out, but I feel like they don't stretch out as fast as the Spandex dome caps stretch out. So The pros of this are there are absolutely zero ear flaps. So when I put it on, I can move it from middle to side and nothing happens as long as you pretty much make the unit in the middle. Even if you do make it inside, but if you make it in the middle, cut your layers in the middle. When you move it side to side, it flows beautifully. So it's really, I have no problem with these whatsoever. I like the fact that they're thicker. I feel like sometimes they're more durable. A con about this would be it's not as breathable. As you can see, it's no airflow getting through here. So if you have a dry, super dry, itchy scalp and things like that, I don't recommend that you use this. I have a itchy scalp too sometimes, but I'm willing to get through it. I feel like it's like a hit or miss with these nets or with these caps. I feel like if it's too tight, it doesn't fit right. If it's too big, it's horrible. I feel like it's hit or miss. If you can't get it perfect, you pretty much cannot get it at all. The first one I made was super tight. I couldn't even wear it. It was horrible. The next one I made, or next few I made, were too big. When I switched to the weaving net, everything seemed to be perfect, so I never had that problem. But now this one that I have now is perfect. A little trick for you guys: when you have it, there are going to be lines pretty much in the middle going all the way down to the back. Those are pretty much the stretch. Okay, that's pretty much the bands that make it stretch. When you sew on them, I know you probably see one right here, and there's another one from here to here. When you sew over them, you are constricting it from stretching. You know what I mean? So it's a Spandex dome cap. They stretch. They're durable. But if you sew on the stretch band, for the most part, if you sew on that part, it makes it not stretch because you basically tacked it all down together, preventing it from stretching. So ever since I stopped threading on and sewing on top of those two lines, now my units with these fit. Another con would be that once they get washed, they get really wet, and it takes forever and a day for these to dry. With the adjustable weaving net, it dries fast because it's just net. This is like a whole nother material that soaks up water on its own. So even once the hair is dry, this Spandex dome cap is usually still wet. And when you wash it, you have to make sure you squeeze the water out as good as possible to make sure that it will dry fast because it holds water. And when it holds water, it can't always bounce right back. So these have a tendency to stretch out a lot faster. There's no heat to make the fabric, pull back together. There is none of that. So once it gets wet and damp, it's like super heavy. The hair will dry. This will still be a little damp. Last time I had to blow dry it, and it's just like it doesn't bounce completely right back. But this has a very snug fit. And as long as you take care of it and, watch what you're doing, it does last a good while. With and some people, they have videos for touching up, sewing elastic bands inside to make it tighter, so you don't have to redo the whole unit. But with those kind of wigs, you don't have to go through any kind of that. So I mean, if I was to choose which one I like better, if it came from me staying with the same part, I'm going to pick the weaving net with adjustable straps. If it comes down to versatility, which a lot of females love, especially if you're the kind of woman who loves versatile sewings and things of that nature and you want to switch out of that, I recommend the Spandex dome cap, especially if you make them yourself, because if you make them yourself, it shouldn't take you long. It takes me about 3 hours to make one unit, 3 to 4 hours, depending on what I'm doing or who I'm around, because I'll talk the whole way through. But these, I feel like, are better when it comes to versatility, and when it comes to staying in one place, I feel like the weaving net is a lot better. So I just wanted to tell you guys my take on it. Please comment below. Tell me what you think, what your favorite caps are, any one you think I should try. The only two I've tried are pretty much majority of the Spandex dome caps, and I've tried pretty much all of the adjustable weaving. That's not only like Annie, and for this one I only like, I don't know what brand this is, I think it's just a plain Spandex dome cap. It may be from King, I'm not sure, but those are the only ones that I wear, the only ones that I like. So comment below what your opinions are, your experiences on them. You can leave a video response to it and I'll get back to you guys. Check me out on Instagram at imblvckgold. I'm black gold with a V in black. And you can check me out on Twitter, you can check me out on Pinterest, you can check me out on my blog, you can check me out anywhere, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. And please pay attention to that, because I'll be doing my braid patterns for wigs, I'll be doing how I moisturize my hair under wigs, how my method of basically having my unit lay flat down, whether it be sewing, bobby pins, flat combs, whatever, and all those different things. I have all those coming to you guys too, so stay tuned for that. I'll check you guys in the next video. Bye.